yang kita boleh buat sebenarnya untuk reach out dekat player-player netball yang ada club sendiri atau akademi sendiri. So kita come up dengan konsep EmpowerHER ni, where kita akan bagi pengajaran. It's also education juga, and also untuk self-confidence dan also fun. It's power pack lah dengan activities pasal safe sport, and how to be safe as an athlete, first aid and CPR kalau injury. So macam mana kita nak elak injury tu, and then kalau we have to live dengan injury tu, how we gonna sustain it. Kita woman, so ada juga yang nak juga macam cantik masa main netball.
Tapi I think it's a very interesting arrangement of the topics, but dia start dengan something that which is very important, safe sport. Sebab I think everyone kena faham how you are involving dalam sport ni, how important for you to safeguard yourself also.
Betul.
Kadang-kadang you feel that everything is okay, but sometimes not everything is okay. Sometimes you have to say no.
Betul. And then sometimes kita rasa it's not okay, tapi kita tak tahu nak pergi ke siapa, who do we go to when to say that okay, this is not right. Sebab takut kalau this person bersuara and then tiba-tiba lagi dia akan dibuli atau dia akan di-harass lagi, all that. So katakanlah NSL pun, dan juga bila skuad negara beraksi, we have an association, which is PBJM. Jadi klub-klub independent ni, diorang tak ada rumah, tak ada mothership, tak ada kan. So bila ada peluang, kita nak just invite them and be part of. It's not like we are an association, but at least we all can berkumpul, we all can just gather here and enjoy the day, and be proud to be a woman, especially a netball player.
Hello, welcome. Selamat datang untuk Netball Plus. Kali ini episod lagi satu with a more interesting content. Hi, hello and welcome everyone once again untuk bersama-sama kita dengan one of the best guests yang saya rasa is good and interesting for me to talk to her. Tapi sebelum saya kenalkan dia, I want to inform everyone again, kita punya Netball Hive akan keluar edisi nombor 4 tak lama lagi. Very soon, I think in the end of January dia akan keluar. So jadi this one it will be more interesting sebab ini adalah special edition untuk SEA Games. So jadi kita tahu 2025 SEA Games untuk kali ini pemain bola jaring kita menang pingat emas di Thailand. So jadi kita ada cerita-cerita menarik mereka di Netball Hive edisi kali ini. So jangan lupa untuk dapatkan your punya subscription, will be free. Dapat edisi-edisi yang lain juga sebelum ni. So before that, again, I said welcome to Netball Plus. So today, I have one of a very interesting guest dengan saya. We have Edleen daripada Talent and Community.
Yes.
Alright, okay. Talent and Community from Astro. So I think Edleen dah 15 tahun, 16 years.
Dah 16 tahun masuk March. Tak lama lagi dah masuk 16 tahun.
So 16 years dengan Astro dah ni.
Setia kan?
Susah nak dapat orang-orang yang setia sekarang ni. So, why we are having Edleen today, ada cerita di sebalik dia. Sebab tak lama lagi we're going to collaborate with Astro with a program. Tapi sebelum tu kita dengar dulu who is Edleen, what is she doing, what is job scope daripada Astro ni sebenarnya. Come Edleen, welcome to the show.
Thank you Aruna. First of all, thank you for inviting me for this podcast. I feel honoured sangat. Okay, kalau yang mana tak kenal, saya sebenarnya pernah menjadi pengacara dan juga wartawan untuk Astro Arena selama 13 tahun. And then in 2023, saya tukar department. So sekarang I'm in charge more on talent, media and community untuk Astro Arena. So community tu sebenarnya keyword sebab apa I ada dekat sini hari ni dengan Aruna. Betul tak?
Saya yang berdebar ni, orang media duduk sebelah saya.
Tak adalah.
Kita budak kecil-kecil nak kena berborak. So in a way, kita dah nampak that which is a lot of empowered poster dah keluar, berjalan-jalan.
Okay, let me cerita sikit lah kan, Aruna. NSL akan membuka tirai for the 5th year kan, tak lama lagi dalam bulan April. Jadi, all this idea actually started because macam STL juga sepak takraw, kita buat tahun lepas, where kita nak reach out more with the community. So we want the sport, the players dengan community untuk bersatu. Like kita nak reach all of them. So untuk sepak takraw last year sebenarnya kita punya program community is kita pergi gelanggang sepak takraw di kawasan perumahan. Lepas tu player-player takraw yang juga menang lah kat Asia Cup tu semua, diorang pun cat lah, diorang ketuk-ketuk, so diorang nak cantikkan the gelanggang kat kawasan perumahan tu.
So giving back lah ni.
Giving back. So budak-budak dekat situ pun macam they start oh lah abang takraw dan diorang minat, and then dekat situ kita mula memupuk minat lah untuk budak-budak dekat kawasan perumahan. So kali ni kita tak pernah buat untuk NSL. Dan NSL timing pun cantik sebab bulan 4, bulan 3 is International Women's Day. So untuk nak celebrate women, and NSL ni is one, siapa-siapa yang tak pernah pergi NSL kena datang. Sebab kalau pergi stadium je boleh tengok all the ladies. Lepas tu it's a family outing, semua support netball.
Betul.
So we nampak ada harapan ni. Macam a lot of people, it's a family thing, a lot of bukan amateur netball players juga out there lah, yang tak ada kelab, yang tak mewakili NSL. So kita nak sampai ke situ, kita nak reach them, kita nak bring them for NSL EmpowerHER. H2 capital. Sebab EmpowerHER ya. And kita bekerjasama dengan Mainis untuk buat something really lain daripada yang lain lah. Nanti saya cakap banyak sangat. So saya break kejap. Lain dari yang lain, suspend.
Alright, betul. Sebab apart from apa yang Edleen cakap tadi, so sebenarnya kita tahu, everyone knows this is already the 5th edition untuk Netball Super League. Alright, so jadi kali ini kita akan expect lebih menarik, persembahan yang lebih hebat. Kita dah ada mungkin player-player yang kita dah nampak ada bayang-bayang like yang super hebat,
bintang-bintang.
Bintang-bintang. Tapi kalau siapa yang tak tahu, just to inform you guys also, apart from NSL sebenarnya Astro also akan buat NSL clinic. So jadi bila one of the program adalah the community program ni lah.
Betul.
They wanted to give back to the community. So jadi bila macam tadilah Edleen kata panggil balik budak atlet all from the national untuk STL kan, sepak takraw punya league untuk nak start and everything. Tapi mungkin kita nak pergi chat court netball agak kurang sikit.
Itulah. So kita kena cari konsep lain.
Correct, betul.
So sebenarnya idea ni bukannya daripada Astro sahaja. Suzy dengan saya, bos saya Suzy, kita discuss dengan Aruna dan juga Husna, apa yang kita boleh buat sebenarnya untuk reach out dekat player-player netball yang ada club sendiri atau akademi sendiri. So kita come up dengan konsep EmpowerHER ni, where kita akan bagi pengajaran. It's also education juga. And also untuk self-confidence dan also fun. Sebab
baru nak tanya, ni serius punya.
Dia tak serius. Dia sebenarnya macam education, tapi education secara fun. So tak adalah macam kalau kita pergi seminar, lepas tu kita boring, tulis, lepas tu kita ngantuk. Tak. Ini memang fun, and not just kita akan dapat extra knowledge. Kita juga dapat mungkin cipta rekod, we never know, atau benda ni viral or trending. Kalau kita akan bermain bukan netball, tapi kita akan bermain something lah dekat ice skating ring.
Baru nak buka lima, tapi Edleen dah lebih lagi sikit.
I selalu bagi teaser betul.
Tapi yang that surprise tu kita nak simpan sikit.
Kita
tapi
simpan sikit.
But in the way nak tanya, okay, right. So this community service ni yang Astro, dan of course macam Edleen kata, saya pun part of the discussion lah.
Betul.
Dengan her boss.
Penasihat.
Tidak, kita borak sama-sama lah. Alright, okay. So then we get the idea sebab of course kami daripada Netball Hive, Netball Pulse, we had the advantage lah untuk tengok what is the something yang kita boleh bagi balik. So we come back with Astro. Dan tengok-tengok Mainis pun happy untuk be part of us also together. So jadi macam dia dah jadi discuss something, tiba-tiba jadi something else.
It becomes something, to me I think it becomes something so beautiful. It's blossom.
Correct.
Into like a flower yang now it's blossom. And orang selalu macam, I'm sure they be like, tapi ini ice skating ring. Mungkin figure skating or whatever kan, or ice hockey. Tapi why netball?
So like
That's
interesting
where,
kan. So jadi untuk kali pertamanya kita disclose kan.
Yes.
Okay, so jadi bila kita kata kita nak buat this community service and everything, sebenarnya Netball Hive pun dah ada idea sebenarnya sebelum ni. We want to do a shoot out dekat ice rink. So jadi bila Astro come in with their idea of like saying want to do the EmpowerHER, this is the best time nak buat benda ni. So jadi yes, for the first time ever, kita akan buat shoot out di ice rink sendiri. Kalau nak tahu, inilah dia punya venue dia.
Ni,
We are sitting right here in the venue.
Kan?
Yeah, hebat kan?
Tak sabar.
So we are sitting right here in the venue. So thank you to my niece untuk allow us to be here today. Also nak bagi kita the venue and semua yang akan datang dapat merasa untuk masuk dalam.
Ya,
Betul tak ya?
betul. Siapa yang berani lah. Siapa yang tak berani, not just that. Siapa yang tak dapat datang atau sebab kita pun limited sebenarnya.
Correct.
Space is limited untuk program ni. Tapi you can come to Empire City yang bagi support. Sebab kalau datang mall aja boleh berdiri kat mana-mana, boleh tengok all the action on the ice rink.
Correct. Because the venue ni open. Sebab if you know macam mana ice rink kan, dia memang ada open spectators punya konsep. So it doesn't need to come down. Boleh je tengok daripada the circulate area kan.
Betul.
So jadi sebelum kita nak explain more about the shoot out and everything, so who can attend this course ni sebenarnya?
Okay. Course ni sebenarnya dibuka kepada pemain-pemain bola jaring, dalam daripada kelab atau akademi sendiri, atau mungkin diorang main secara social. So tapi diorang macam very passionate dekat netball, but diorang maybe no place to berkumpul or so kita mengalu-ngalu sangat kehadiran pemain netball. Tak kisahlah kalau wakil negara ke wakil negeri ke, tak wakil daerah, tak wakil apa-apa pun tak apa, as long as you play netball and you want to meet most of the players and you nak belajar something new, please datang.
Okay, so adakah kita akan expect NSL player akan berada di sini?
Ada.
Oh, okay, right.
Ada juga NSL player yang mana free akan datang, yang mana berada di Lembah Kelang. Kita akan ada pegawai-pegawai juga daripada PBJM juga akan hadir. So memang meriah lah. And then I got most of our girls from Astro pun, diorang pun nak datang juga.
Oh, yelah, sebab venue je menarik.
Lepas nama pun EmpowerHER.
EmpowerHER. So kita power her kan.
Yeah.
So jadi kalau macam apa yang kita boleh expect daripada this course ni? Is it a whole day, half day? What were you going to do in the course actually?
Okay, it's basically boleh kata about half day, but it's power pack lah dengan activities. So we will have speakers from different genre. First, pasal safe sport, and how to be safe as an athlete, from harassment and all that lah. And then we also have first aid and CPR, and we have something about how when athletes, Aruna, you ex-athlete, you know how it is kalau injury. So macam mana kita nak elak injury tu, and then kalau we have to live dengan injury tu, how we gonna sustain it. Kita ada all speakers, and another fun bit, kadang-kadang bila kita woman, so ada juga yang nak juga macam cantik masa main netball, tapi kadang-kadang makeup cair lah, maskara dah semua jatuh apa semua kan. So we also have an expert to teach you how the tips lah untuk mencantikkan diri kepada yang nak, untuk boost self confidence.
Kalau zaman-zaman saya main netball dulu tak ada je nak makeup ke apa, but I'm seeing now there's a trend because like kalau kita tengok pun, of course kita tengah duduk dekat ice skating ni, of course we see the skater, they always come very presentable. Lepas tu kita tengok gymnastik, gymrama, they also very presentable. Saya tengok sekarang even olahraga pun everyone already like wearing nicely and everything. Kalau netball very
Kuku tak boleh lah. Tapi makeup lah.
Kita tak boleh nak pakai those kind of things kan. Tapi yes, I think it's a very interesting arrangement of the topics. But dia start dengan something that which is very important, safe sport. Sebab I think everyone kena faham how you are involving dalam sport ni, how important for you to safeguard yourself also. Kan? Kadang-kadang you feel that everything is okay, but sometimes not everything is okay. Sometimes you have to say no.
Betul. And then sometimes kita rasa it's not okay. Tapi kita tak tahu nak pergi ke siapa, who do we go to when to say that okay, this is not right. Sebab takut kalau this person bersuara and then tiba-tiba lagi dia akan dibully atau dia akan di-harass lagi, all that. So and very important.
And I want to come back to that question again. Kenapa Astro pilih those especially kita highlightkan kepada mereka yang dah participants in the clubs itself, yang maksudnya kita tahu kalau macam NSL Persatuan dan sebagainya, dia belong to as association ke, diorang dah ada proper organisation everything. Tapi KL ni pun, Lembah Kelang ni pun kita dah tahu ramai sebenarnya dah ada club-club netball that which is very active, they doing it, right? So kenapa one of the highlight yang kita nak Astro nak highlightkan adalah mereka?
Mereka mungkin kerana sebagai bab kata Aruna tadi kan, kalau macam it comes to our katakanlah NSL pun dan juga bila skuad negara beraksi, we have an association, which is PBJM. Jadi kelab-kelab independent ni, diorang tak ada rumah, tak ada mothership, tak ada kan.
Right.
So bila ada peluang, kita nak just invite them and be part of. It's not like we are an association, but at least we all can berkumpul, we all can just gather here and enjoy the day and be proud to be a woman, especially a netball player.
Edleen taking that power, to be like, be proud of whatever you do. But again, to just mungkin saya nak tambah sikit lah what Edleen say, since I understand the background on this kan. Sebab kalau let's say majority of our national athlete ke, our state athlete ke, ataupun even those who are involved with NSL dan anything others kan, diorang ada access untuk, especially untuk sport injury, diorang ada access untuk maybe reason time about the safe sport. Lepas tu, I'm not sure about the makeup lah
tak lah.
But then the first aids and everything, sebab kalau many of them notice also, ramai yang social players ni sekarang, they went in to play and then come back, had a cardiac arrest and then they passed away. Not netball, haven't happened in netball yet, but macam kita tengok kalau badminton ke, a lot of social player that went, they really feel that they are very actively playing, but suddenly that something happened and then they passed away. And sometimes tengah main pun collapse and then passed away. So CPR is very important. And then understanding your body is very important. Sebab kita nak be healthy, tapi we doesn't want to have something to do dekat court and something kan. So jadi I think one of the reason probably Astro wanted to, sebab kalau kita tengok in the first half, STL is giving back to the community. I think maybe this is one of the way lah probably Astro nak bagi balik kepada community, because bringing all these enthusiastic players dalam netball ni, because they enjoy playing, they are from somebody who mungkin macam dia kata, alah saya orang biasa-biasa je ni, saya excited nak main je. Tapi within excitement also, safety is important.
Betul kan? Safety is sangat important.
So jadi mungkin that is the one of the reasons saya rasa Astro putting them as the highlight first. Of course kita tak deny siapa-siapa. Who excited, please. I think you
selagi ada tempat.
Yes.
Tapi the other reason juga yang besar kan, Aruna, kita decided to go this path is because kita ada klinik NSL sebenarnya. So klinik NSL tu memang untuk kali ni kita akan open from budak sekolah menengah daripada umur 15 sampai ke KPT 24 tahun. Jadi itu dah macam boleh dikatakan khusus dah untuk age group tu kan, untuk pelajar-pelajar sekolah menengah dan juga universiti. Jadi itu sebab untuk CSR ni, program community ni kita buat lain sikit. Sebab at least we try dalam NSL ni, we try to have something for everybody. NSL, the competition tu is for everybody kan. So untuk klinik is kepada mereka yang nak belajar lebih comprehensive training. And untuk community ni is untuk semua orang berkumpul dekat sini, and mana tahu antara pemain-pemain club akademi ni next season NSL diorang pun boleh dipancing. You never know.
You never know.
Ada peluang.
Correct. Sebab mungkin yang akan datang pun mungkin dia bukan boleh nampak, sebab kita pun akan ada time in ice ring nanti kan.
Betul.
So jadi kalau nak tanya balik on top of these activities and stuff. So jadi kalau let's say why Astro Kasih wanted to give back to the society sebenarnya?
Astro Kasih memang have that is their responsibility lah. We have a lot. We have camp badminton, and then we have a lot of programs like the Rimba. And they will clean up sungai and everything. So there's a lot of social governance, there's environment. But then we decided untuk synckan macam STL, kita buat kawasan perumahan, gelanggang. So kita nak synchronize dengan NSL, kita buat untuk player-player club dan academy.
Alright, okay. So jadi
memang kita nak give something back.
Alright, okay. So jadi kalau let's say, I believe Edleen dah 16 years in the sport industry now, right? So jadi kalau let's say, how do you see the growth of the sport industry, especially bila kenapa the decision of Astro, probably I don't know, I'm just asking you, the decision of they want to start the STL and NSL, And again, kalau siapa yang tak tahu, dua-dua sport ni untuk SEA Games yang lepas, dua-dua menang SEA Games, menang gold medal. So jadi, and especially sepak takraw after very long, they made it happen, and
After
it's not
34 years,
yes,
yeah.
and not one goal, actually many goals diorang dapat untuk sepak takraw. So I think in my point of view, whatever the Astro is doing, ada return of investment, saya kata lah macam tu. So what's your opinion on that?
Ramai juga during SEA Games kan, the commentators were saying lah, they keep on mentioning STL, lepas tu netball, tapi netball sayang tak ada live feed masa tu. So tapi memainkan peranan, mungkin NSL memainkan peranan juga. Tapi macam for sepak takraw pun itu ke while STL ni, and then it's a lot of parties that play their role. Persatuan memainkan peranan sangat penting juga, dan Astro. So slowly bila pasukan macam netball dan sepak takraw menang international level, the growth, the peminat semua semakin ramai. Mereka semakin obsessed. Lepas tu like they can't get enough. So inilah lepas netball menang SEA Games gold medal, masa NSL ni tengoklah hari-hari I think will be packed. Because diorang after SEA Games apa lagi competition, bila lagi kita nak dapat tengok netball kan.
Correct.
So betul, saya rasa peranan Astro macam untuk NSL dengan STL ni is kita ada liga yang aktif. So liga tu at least memberi sesuatu untuk players, tengok keserasian, tengok diorang punya so untuk preparation untuk big competitions yang akan datang.
Okay, agree. Tapi dalam banyak sukan why Astro pilih sepak takraw and netball untuk buat this liga. Sebenarnya to run a liga sebab I have played a liga dengan Singapore. Jadi bila kita compare dulu bila kita compare Liga Australia dan sebagainya, bila kita tengok comparison, the hype and white ni untuk NSL ni lain sikit sebab the whole media team turun kan. Astro buat dengan dia punya entrance tu lain and everything kan. So jadi macam very high five already lah kalau kita kata. Even
banding
Singapore
dengan Australia ya.
Australia I think they still have a high level lah. Tapi kalau nak bandingkan dengan negara jiran kita, definitely dia pun wow factor. Wah, you all dah buat macam ni kan. Or that we got hear from the community kan. So jadi why netball and STL ni?
Apa you cakap sangat menarik Aruna, sebab STL kita selalu tahu Thailand kuatkan sepak takraw. Thailand pun players tengok STL macam wah, dia orang nak beraksi league tu sebab negara dia orang yang nombor 1 takraw. Tak ada league yang sehebat STL juga. So why sepak takraw? Sebab dia sebenarnya sukan of the masses. Dia macam kawasan perumahan semua main, sama dengan badminton juga kan. Macam kalau main-main, so kita nak highlightkan sukan warisan ni. Untuk netball, it's a sport where memang walaupun ada men netball players, tapi memang it's a woman sport. Dia macam gymnastik pun you have men, figure skating pun you have men like duet and everything. But netball as a team, it's just such it's a woman sport thing. So after having something to STL which relatively for the men lah kan, so we wanted to up netball, and netball especially after 2015. I remember that because I was in Singapore SEA Games. 2015 was so, and then 2017 it's just the excitement untuk netball punya final especially versus Singapore tu, ya Allah boleh gigit jari. Tapi lepas tu tak ada apa dah. So kita kena tunggu every 2 years ke untuk SEA Games kan. So that's why it's one of the reasons why we want to have a league.
I think I have to say thank you to Astro also lah. As I'm an ex-player as well, but myself national player, and then to see that, because kita agree that the more playing time you dapat, the more faster you improve, and then the level of the game itself, and then you create the scenario, the exact scenario like how SEA Game will be, how the Asian Champ will be. Sebab dengan crowdnya, dengan back-to-back matches pula tu, lepas tu dengan net-to-net punya scores. If you remember last year NSL, last season NSL PD Wildcat with 1 goal. That's kind of game bila kita nak tengok. Of course kalau kita tengok Australia punya league and everything, you can get that kind of this one sebab everyone are very strong. So ended up the fight will be like massive. So dia tak ada yang lopong besar sangat macam tu. Tapi bila NSL can create that also, we feel like okay, so which means I as a sports psychologist also in the field, when this kind of situation happen, we can actually teach and educate our athletes to understand that how to manage this kind of situation. Benda tak datang macam ni kita nak teach. One reason. Tapi kalau kedua, of course kita boleh create another way lah. Tapi the impact is more like real actual scenario. So bila real actual scenario jadi, lagi senang kita nak and then ended up the feeling of motivation will be different and everything. So I think bottom in my heart, I have to say thank you to Astro also about the reason they're coming in to bring everyone in, and then we had a reason to cheer.
Yeah.
To cheer netball and to cheer the players. But I understand. I personally have to say thank you to all my seniors before this also, association as well, because they create a continuity of the netball.
Yes.
All the way. But every time we go, we always get the name, and then we are in the Asian among the top players, top team. Bila diorang continue everything, a lot of eyes start seeing us and everything. And then we continue again, and then one
so
fine
we need
day.
the eyeballs.
Yes.
We need people to see, and that's when, you know, we need sponsors to see.
Correct.
We want sponsors to come in. We want the corporate bodies to come and support these sports to elevate them further.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I think whatever that everyone in the community of netball have done it, have caught the eye of Astro, probably I believe lah macam tu kan.
Yeah.
So that ended up we bringing to the next level. Even the reasons here, we can see that the playing pattern of the players have become better. They become more speeds and everything. Again, as I say, it's a cumulative effort from everyone. Tapi continuous games, and then they also know how to deal with the pressure.
Yeah.
And they already trained right before this one. Sebab kalau kita kata main untuk national champ and everything, yes, it's a sentimental of kenegerian dan sebagainya.
Bendera kan.
Tapi this one is more like a club feeling, you know how to do, like you want to. And then nampak pula budak-budak memang actively involved kan, dengan diorang punya shotnya, IG punya shots and stuff and everything. I think that was a very interesting culture. So thank you, Astro.
Thank you also to Aruna, the netball community, and also the association, and also the players lah, sebab sporting. Sebab kita tak bertepuk sebelah tangan, kita tepuk dua tangan kan. So it's all the teamwork lah yang buat liga ni semakin popular, and diharapkan musim ni Aruna it will get even more bigger sebab musim ni we have something which is called the Regional Cup. So kali ni insya-Allah kita dapat tengok pasukan-pasukan dari luar negara akan beraksi dengan, I'm not sure how the method is, top 4 ke top berapa, tapi akan beraksi di Malaysia. So not only you dapat tengok like our local teams kan,
bukan also the import player dalam local team, tapi you get to see the international team itself.
International team. Sama macam Champions Cup SL where the Thai team come, the India, Korea teams come kan for Champions Cup. So we try to use that method because that's where you can see how good we are, Malaysia punya tim-tim daripada Malaysia, and also like apa lagi kita perlu belajar, jurang tu besar ke atau kita sama level lah.
So diorang macam tengah buat data analysis, like how the gap of this, usually performance analysis yang buat benda tu, tapi now Astro is doing that.
Tak lah, tapi also like for the viewers,
understand.
untuk macam you know, hopefully benda ni akan lagi memupuk like that kesetiaan kepada bola jaring tau for people out there.
I think the recent time lah, I nampak our audience, our patrons become more involved in the sports. The understanding dalam sport jadi lebih baik. So dia orang pun tahu, blow tu salah, stepping tu tak betul. So they become more involved in the sport until orang dah tahu rules and regulations and stuff. So I think the more time that you've been screening them, and then with the high level of game, I think definitely something will be changeable along the way. I think this will be impact for the next decade itself.
Yes, betul. And then one more thing lah, kan just now I said macam, sepak takraw men. Actually now, all sports, all genders tengok. For netball memang majority women. Tapi ramai juga peminat lelaki tau. Ramai, bukan sebab the players are hot. Tapi sebab they actually enjoy the sport. Especially bila yang sengit-sengit tu apa semua kan. I see our crew, our production crew, some of my friends, semua macam, hari tu siapa menang lah? Game tu I tak dapat tengok lah. And I'm like, wow, you know, nice.
I think if you're a sport lover, you love all the sports. So tak ada kata itu female sport ni, male sport kan kind of that. So since we are mentioning about the male and female, mungkin nak touch sikit lah kan. Any idea kalau macam, of course kita baru start dengan NSL for the female kan. Tapi kalau macam kita tahu untuk sepak takraw memang dah ada male and female version untuk diorang.
Betul.
So do you, is Astro thinking of STL for women?
Ramai juga actually yang mention, the idea was tossed about. Tapi I don't know if there's enough things to do a league unless it's like a 1 week punya
tournaments.
Just a 1 week like round robin concept, but not yet. But Yeah, because Haida, our host for STL, she played in SEA Games as well. She wakil not only is she the host, she's also playing.
Alright.
Macam Azlan dengan Alice both retired lah.
Correct.
So that's where topic tu came up actually.
Correct, okay.
So insyaAllah, hopefully.
Sebab I think like maybe again as I said, kat Malaysia pun dah ramai men's main netball juga. So jadi as we say that of course this is a female sports and then that's a male sports kind of that. Tapi I think when it become a sport, it's a sport.
It's a sport.
Yes, correct.
Betul.
So maybe in future we might can see more of the diversity lah dalam the leagues.
Sama macam football.
Yeah,
Before this everything World Cup memang majority is men. Tapi recently I think for the past 8 years, the Women World Cup dah ramai sangat yang dah minat.
Correct.
And so
I think the level of skills naik.
Slowly.
Understand? So, let's come back sikit dah. Kita dah cerita STL, NSL and clinic and stuff, everything. So, let's talk about what is the activity yang kita nak buat. The first time ever dekat ice rink ni nanti, I difahamkan kita akan buat shoot out. Okay?
Yeah.
So, jadi shoot out in ice rink. So, quite interesting. So, what can we expect? Perlu ke bawa ice skating? Kita akan ice skating dalam tu ke? Shoot ke? Saya tak tahu macam mana. How are we going to do that actually?
Itulah, sebenarnya saya tak pandai sangat benda ni semua. But all I know is kita tak payah pakai skate. Sebab
selamat.
Sebab pada yang tak tahu skate, nanti takut injured apa semua.
Correct.
That's what we want to avoid. Tapi you can actually wear kasut yang getah, yang macam kasut flat getah kat bawah, and you can actually walk. So that's why kita tak galak untuk main netball on ice sebab that's dangerous. Tapi shoot out ni macam interesting sebab you tak gerak sangat, so the risiko untuk injury is less.
Alright.
But mana lagi nak tengok shoot out on ice netball? Itu yang tadi I kata masa awal tadi.
Correct.
It will be viral. It should be viral worldwide.
Correct. First time I rasa mungkin tak pernah orang buat dekat mana-mana pun. So that technically we are going to put a ring.
Yes.
Dalam ice ring tu sendiri, kita punya goal post tu kita nak letak dalam tu.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have like literally a station to be done untuk this one. So then kita akan divide lah the teams and everything. So as usual macam mana anda buat dekat padang, tapi or dekat court, we're going to do kat ice ring.
Ice ring. Okay.
So that's the whole deal. And of course, kita ada activity
next level.
Yeah. So we're going to have a team building activity jugalah. So that which is later siapa yang dapat join, you will know what the activity and everything. Of course, you're going to have a fun time in ice.
Dia tak boleh reveal sangat.
Yes.
Nanti dah tak surprise.
Correct.
But this is one of the highlights that we will have penalty
Definitely.
shoot out on ice.
Yes. So jadi kalau on the day you datang, you can definitely enjoy the courses, you get all the information and everything, and then you akan masuk the ice ring.
Yeah.
Right?
Betul.
So anything they need to kena bawa jaket ke sebab sejuk ni, saya duduk sebelah ni pun dah sejuk dah ni.
Sejuk lah. Tapi boleh lah, just pakai baju yang tak payah tebal sangat. It's okay. Tapi bila pergi sana maybe agak sejuk juga.
Correct.
Tapi,
any particular shoes that they need to bring?
Yes, you kena siapa yang dah tersenarai or dah di-approve untuk join, because we have the poster kan, pasal ada QR. So you masuk QR tu and then you just fill up all the information, your name, your phone number, your email and semua.
Okay.
And then once we dah ni, we will email.
Alright, okay.
And we will inform. My niece ni cantik sangat tau. This mall pun cantik. Tapi the only tricky part is mungkin the parking. Parking je, mana nak park and apa semua. So all the details akan diberikan dalam email tu.
Correct.
Yeah. And kasut.
Sebab mall ni besar sikit, so dia ada many wings and everything. Nak sesat tu ada high chances.
Tapi tak sesat mana pun. Dekat situ je. Just now nak keluar pintu mana apa semua, itu je.
Kalau siapa yang nak 10,000 step a day, boleh. Sesatkan diri anda, lepas tu you pusing-pusing, confirm sampai.
Betul.
So jadi, before we end the whole session, discussions and everything. So, I believe that NSL have an idea, right? To give back to the community and everything. So, kalau daripada pandangan Ed sendiri, apa yang you nak tengok sangat at the end of the day the participants keluar daripada this workshop nanti?
I nak sangat participants yang datang ni feel like, oh, what a day. It's a day yang sangat productive and enjoyable. They go home dengan knowledge yang very precious knowledge yang maybe you can't really get anywhere else. Sebab it's not easy to, bila you nak dengar speakers ni bercakap kan. And on top of it, I want them to have a good time. on ice
Yes.
with our NSL players juga, and hopefully just continue playing the sport, continue loving netball, because you never know when your next when's your next big move might happen. You know, you never know. You might come kat sini for our community program, our NSL and EmpowerHER. Next season you'll be in Bukit Kiara playing for a team daripada NSL. You never know actually.
Right, agree. I definitely agree with that. Sometimes you just sometimes we say accident happen.
Yeah.
It's a good accident happen.
Good accident, good
accident happen. Just you take the opportunity, and sometimes the opportunity lead you to somewhere else. Kan betul lah?
Yeah,
Kan?
betul.
Alright. So before we finish, any pesanan padu untuk our this one, sebab tadi dah explain macam mana nak apply this one. So ada any link lagi ke? You nak make sure them go and find it, the information.
Tak ada. Link tu semua ada dekat situ, and then kalau yang mana macam tak sure kat mana kan, okay, easy, just go to Instagram, nsl.my. Poster ada kat situ dah. Details ada kat situ, so you just have to scan QR kat situ. So just come with an open mind and itulah, enjoy yourself. Kita ada juga hadiah-hadiah yang akan diberikan, macam-macam lah.
When it comes to Astro, don't worry, something excited will come in again.
Tapi kita tak reveal semua sebab we want you to come and support, and you know.
So jadi kalau untuk mereka peminat NSL, I think you ada 3 option sekarang. Sama ada beli tiket tengok NSL, kedua sign up untuk klinik NSL, and now the third is you are selective. If you are get come untuk CSR program dengan Astro Kasih ni, then you get to join the EmpowerHER di Maini sendiri, and then we have Netball Hive and Netball Plus akan bersama juga dalam this event ini. So jadi ada ramai yang akan join together for this event, so that a lot of networking also boleh jadi. So kalau kita, untuk mereka yang tak tahu pun, sebab most of the club players ataupun management daripada Lembah Kelang ni akan datang. So maybe this will be one hotspots untuk diorang datang, untuk you enjoy your session, very useful one, and then ended up first time ever you masuk viral untuk masuk dalam ice rink, play shootout, and bawa bola netball first time masuk dalam.
Betul.
And then
satu lagi Aruna, sebelum I terlupa. Tadi kan masa you intro me talent community Astroina kan? Talent is also one of our job scope. So mana tahu yang mana datang ni ada that, that aura, ciri-ciri untuk menjadi host. So kalau you tak beraksi kat NSL, mungkin boleh jadi host atau boleh jadi like Aruna, which is expert commentator. The opportunity is endless. So datang aja, have an open mind, datang and show your best self.
Tengok dah ada
ada cabang-cabang
opportunity. We know that a lot of netball, sebab saya selalu dengar juga komen daripada Astro punya side, dia kata budak netball ni semua pandai bercakap ni. So ended up we had a good host. Adha sendiri, kalau siapa yang follow NSL dia tahu Adha have become the host, and then we have many of us behind the scene kind of that. So jadi kalau datang sini, mana tahu ternampak di mata Edleen ni, dia kata boleh ni jadi host ni.
Betul, I terus scout. Mak nombor.
See? So you never know. So to just end this session, so thank you for joining us. Thank you Edleen for coming and then explain banyak benda pasal this one. I really hope this program will be continued. So again, as I said, macam mana Astro start something, I think a wipe, something movement lah kita panggil lah, satu gerakan di mana gerakan tu memberi balik kepada community. So you no need to start from whoever. Macam saya mungkin permulaan daripada sekolah sukan, ada yang datang daripada state, dan mungkin kita tak tahu when is your start.
Betul.
The start always can happen. Kan? So jadi thank you so much once again. Thank you for joining me. Alright, okay, so all of you, kita akan jumpa anda, macam saya kata, dalam 3 mana-mana. Either you come to watch the NSL, you join the clinic NSL, or you will be here. And then we got to see all of us. Thank you once again for joining us. So this is Netball Plus. Until I see you the next round. Bye.